The first time it was your fault.
Which time?
You said
Sunday.
you were sick on Monday.
You turned Sunday off on me on no reason.
Well, because I thought we had Monday.
Yeah,
and then you turned Monday off.
I got that
I
cocksack.
texted you on Sunday, mind you.
I got that cocksack disease Mom sent us.
What is that?
I don't know.
Sunday.
It's a new COVID called cocksack.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I texted you pod today or tomorrow, 2:57.
I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, you didn't even give me an hour.
50 minutes later, bullshit.
Not
dude.
even an hour, bro.
Yeah, and then meanwhile you're texting away on your friend's group message, and I'm waiting on a text back from you. That ticks me off when you do that.
I have to. There's
priorities, huh?
No, but I have to think about the
over
answer.
your job. It was either
your job
today or tomorrow. But then yeah, and yesterday wasn't my fault because Hudson just randomly invited Matt over.
Matty aches. He comes over every day.
No, he doesn't.
He basically lives here.
He did stay here like 1 full week, and I said, "What is this? High school?"
Yeah.
Riggs has been in the crate for the last 20 hours. I didn't do
Matty
that,
aches can't hang out with Riggs.
Nah, I leave Riggs out there when he goes to sleep.
Ah.
I usually do that when somebody's over. I'm like, "Yo, Riggs is gonna sleep out here. He probably won't bother you." And then I'll just hear like, "Stop!" Well, I'm like, "Oh, that's your fault. That's his bedroom."
Oh,
Dune Part 2. It's sick.
It is sick.
If you haven't seen Dune Part 1, I would say you need to see the movie.
You gotta see Dune Part 1 to see Dune Part
Matt
2.
Aiken watched Dune Part 2 before Dune Part 1.
Well, that's silly.
Really, to watch Dune Part 1, it could be explained in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you wanted me to, I could tell you what happens in Dune 1.
Which we've already done.
But I could tell you in 2 minutes, like you were saying.
Yeah, but it would be very confusing over a conversation. You go and blur. Because you're just a blurry guy.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
Does it fix itself? There you
yeah.
go. Look at me. Bright as the sky.
Lisan Gaib.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Well, I thought Dune 1 was sick too. I mean, it's not as sick as Dune 2.
What do we rate Dune 1 in the end?
Like an 8.
You're going to go ahead and rate this?
How do you feel? I feel like I think we got it.
Okay. I like that.
I'm going to call him a shot.
Shoot or shoot. Let's go.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 9.1.
Ah, man, I was dancing in the 9, so I just was leaving it up to you.
I think that I have this thing where I don't do negatives. I mean, odds. Negatives. Odds.
Yeah.
So I'm like always like 9.0, 9.2, 9.4.
I think I do that a lot too.
And so
I usually
today,
have my spacings.
I was like, you know what? I really feel like this is 9.1.
I feel like we did Last of Us 9.1, and I feel like Into the Spider-Verse was probably around that score too.
I know what Into the Spider-Verse was. On the first one, I gave it a 9.4. You gave it a 9.2. On the second one, you gave it a 9.4. I gave it a 9.2.
Yeah.
So we had 2 perfect 9.3s.
Yeah, just got there different ways.
You're telling me Last of Us, we had a rating link?
No, but I think it was 9.1.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you come to the show with a 9.1 in mind and say that?
For The Last of Us. I don't know. It's been ages since we did that.
I'm not saying that we don't sometimes rate them combined. I mean, that's how averages work. But I'm saying, do you ever come in here with like a 0.3, a 0.5, a 0.7, a 0.1?
Always.
I think I probably douche those points a little bit to make it even.
Huh? So you never do odd points?
Well, I just did. I thought, you know what? I'm going to start throwing some odd points in there.
Okay.
But I think I have a number
we
thing.
can't look like rookies. 9.0 even seems like a rookie score.
Do you care about the volume of a school like that the volume on your TV
absolutely.
is even? Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor, no, she thinks it's crazy.
No, it would drive me
can't.
nuts. I'd like.
I know that's on 27.
It ended on an odd number. I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah. She'll have it to where you can even like on your freaking car where it says volume 17 the whole like damn time.
Multiples of 2.
Yeah, but 5s would also work.
5s are cool.
You can have it on 25. You don't like 25?
I think I'm all even numbers.
I would prefer 24 is a better number than 25, but 25 is a better number than 26.
I'd have to hear it. I like the odds. I like, especially my TV, I'm 100% certain every time I let go of the volume, it's on an even number.
25 is a perfect square. That's 5 squared. That's a great number.
Same with, I don't know if that's the case. I wanted to say, like, staying with the AC in my car, but I don't know if that's the case.
Oh, that's the case for me, for
I
sure.
think I dance around, like, 65.
Oh, unless it's 69.
Yeah,
Sometimes 69
that's
just
a fun
feels
one.
perfect, and it's
Yeah.
obviously funny, and it's got a good vibe about it.
Do you ever go all the way to low?
Oh, every day.
I love going all the way to low.
Actually, I'm either...
I'll be freezing by the time.
I'm typically, when I'm hot, I go all the way low, and when I'm cold, I go all the way hot.
Yeah, you just want
Until I warm up, and then I go to 72.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, in the mornings, maybe not as much now, but it was like heated seat on, 85. When it was really cold out here, like a month or two ago, I go 85, and then my first thing would be I'd do the dehumidifier so the ice would melt off my thing.
Yeah.
Then I'd put the heat on my hands because my steering wheel was frozen. Then I'd end it on my feet. So then I could warm my feet up in the end. And then I always have a
My steering wheel has a steering wheel warmer.
Yeah, you're... you SOB.
Yeah.
Not your Jeep, though. Your Jeep's kind of...
Oh, no, it's like the original TV.
Yeah.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
Got to keep on watching, and that we do, folks.
That we do. You almost missed your cue.
No, I never
have
missed.
never done that
I got my
before,
headphone on.
Not very Lisan Al-Gaib of you.
Yeah, I never miss.
Okay.
Plot summary.
Go for it.
Dune 2 picks up right where we left off. Paul Atreides has just earned his stripes amongst the Freemen by beating one of their own in battle. Paul's biggest fan, Stilgar, looks after Paul and Jessica, for he believes Paul is their savior, Lisan al-Gaib. He also suggests Jessica should drink the blue worm goo in order to become the Freeman's new Reverend Mother. Thus I know it's Fremen, but Freeman's just easier to say. Thus, the Freemen are forced to take them in. Paul continues to succeed in the desert ways and fulfill prophecies, until he is given a Freeman name, Muad'Dib. He accepts his role as the Fremen's Messiah, and he leads them in an attack on the Harkonnens and Emperor. Paul defeats them, and the Emperor pledges his allegiance to Paul. However, the great houses of the universe refuse, perhaps leading us to Dune 3.
I think it's a guarantee. I think they might just drop the books. I don't know.
You think?
They want Timotei in there. That's
Yeah,
their
that's their bread. That's their bread and butter.
That's their bread and pudding.
Yeah, that's the bucket.
Yeah. All right. Plot summary. Dune Part 2 starts where... let me start over.
Yeah, and also, like, they ain't gonna go 20 years away and not have Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya and him just, like...
They still gotta do the Holy War. I feel like that's a whole movie in itself, probably.
What do you mean, Holy War? Oh, that they just talk about that in the book.
Yeah, but they could make it.
It might be 20 years away, like in the Messiah book. Dude,
That's crazy.
This covered the whole book. This is what happens.
Yeah, I've heard. All right. Dune Part 2 starts right where Part 1 left off, in the desert. As Paul is learning the ways of the Fremen, the Harkonnens are trying to get the spice harvest back on track. A tricky task since Muad'Dib is destroying all of the machinery. As the legends of Muad'Dib grow, the Harkonnens take more drastic actions and force Paul south. Big mistake. Paul ends up drinking the blue Powerade and gains infinite knowledge. After learning the path he must take, Paul quickly overthrows the Harkonnens and Emperor.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the movie slaps. So did we decide on 9.1?
Here's a hot take. Yeah, you can put 9.1. I'm okay with that.
All right, cool.
I could have also done like 8.9.
So then we'd be a 9.0.
I was dancing. I'm fine with 9.1, but also 9.0, 9.1. It's not a huge difference.
Yeah. So it's up to you. You decide.
Last of Us. In Last of Us, we did like a 9.1. So
I think I based this off. Oh, you know where I got mine, and I said I think that was a little better than Oppenheimer, and then I rated it 9.1.
What did you rate Oppenheimer?
9.0.
Yeah,
you guys hated on it.
Yeah,
and then
you just wanted to
the
act
only
like
other person I know who really liked it is Andrew. And
How bad is that?
Oh, God.
How bad is that? Yeah, me and Andrew like it.
He loved Jojo Rabbit, my favorite movie.
I don't think anyone could hate Jojo Rabbit. That's one of the best movies of all time. If I really thought about it, if I had
love
some
that
time
movie.
to sit on it and be like, "What's your favorite movie?" Like top 5, Jojo Rabbit deserves to be in there.
I think so.
I don't think Dune Part 2 does though.
No way.
No, but I have a hot take for Dune Part 2, and that is Dune Part 2 surpassed anything that Star Wars or Star Trek has ever done.
I love that take. People can hate on it all they
In
want.
one movie.
But I cannot imagine 30 years from now people watching this movie and just being like, that looks fake as dicks.
That worm.
You know?
That worm looks ridiculous. They're still using CGI.
I don't.
What if CGI gets outdated? That'd be sweet.
What, you think we're going to find giant worms that we cast in films?
I would love that.
What would be the alternative to CGI?
RF CGI.
What's that RF stand for?
Real effing CGI. I don't know. But it'd be cool. I mean, you don't think if you would ask somebody, they were like, well, the pictures are moving now. I think we've gone about as far as we can go. And then someone introduced CGI and they were like,
I think even when they were watching Star Wars, if you were like, hey, that like pig looking guy, he could look a lot better in the future, I bet. Like, I bet we could computer him up. I bet they'd be like, yeah, I agree.
You think?
If they thought about it.
I bet it, like, I'm picturing the first time, like, a nerd came into, like, the movie set.
Yeah.
And was pitching CGI, and they're like, the director was like, all right, guys, this is how we're going to do this. You're going to act like there's a 12-foot alien right there.
Yeah.
We're going to show you where the head is, and you have to act like you're talking to it.
And when they saw that, they were like...
And it'll be there in the movie.
I didn't believe you when you told me. And you killed it.
Yeah, and, like, even, like, shitty CGI, like, the starting stuff.
Yeah, but what about after
they're probably like, he's there!
He wasn't there when we did it.
I swear!
What if you told someone, like, hey, see those guys shooting lasers? In the future, you know how they're going super slow and they look kind of fake?
What lasers?
Like the white dude.
Yeah. Stormtroopers.
See how their guns look really fake and lasers going really slow? In the future, it'll look way better than that.
Yeah, it'll go way faster.
Yeah, do you think that they would...
They could believe that.
Yeah. I can't
tell. They even make lasers. Why couldn't they just speed them up?
What could they say about this movie in the future that could look like way better?
I don't know. If anything, like, we'll be like in an augmented reality type situation.
Here's a question I have about this. Okay, Paul waits on that dune. In fact, for the worm. Yeah. And then the worm goes through the dune, and then that's when he jumps on it.
Yeah. Same way you would jump on a railroad if you were on a bridge above it on a train.
Oh yeah, kind of like that.
That's exactly.
He waits till the dune starts to slide. When he jumps on the worm, it's kind of just like a whirlwind of sand, and you can't tell what's going on. Yeah. Next thing you know, he's on it.
Right.
In my opinion, when he jumped on the worm, I was like, how it looks not... Do you think that the person who's CGIing it actually has a plan, or they're like, he's going to get lost in the dust, and then he's going to come out? Or in their mind, like when they show him swinging, they are like, oh yeah, the worm's right there, and... I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't look like what he does in that scene. He should end up on top of a worm.
Right.
He fell for far too long. He would have gotten crushed.
Yeah, but the worm is huge.
But why? But he landed on the top.
He landed on his back too.
All I know is there's a whirlwind of sand, and then next thing you know, he's on the worm.
I'm surprised he didn't fall off either, but he is Lisan Al-Gaib.
Yeah, he's
Lisan.
Maybe they could do that part better.
Yeah. I mean, but that's so small.
How does the worm, and we kind of talked about this, but how does the worm not go back in the sand? I guess when they were showing those little nose holes, are you telling me everywhere in their skin they have those, you peel it back and they have little nostrils?
Yeah.
No matter where you go.
I guess it's every layer. I would assume it's got to be every layer.
Yeah, they have to be airtight.
Yeah, they got to be sealed up, and if not, they're staying buoyant.
They definitely showed you those little nose holes to show you how.
Like, this is why they're not going back down.
That was definitely the point.
How do the guys stop? Whoa. I just maybe got it.
How?
So, me and John were asking this question when we stopped watching the movie.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I had to know.
I just figured it out.
How they stop?
Yeah. So they're like, all right, we're getting there. We're about to be at our destination. Paul releases the nostrils, flaps down. The worm realizes, just goes straight underground. And then they just trot right off.
Yeah, but they're also still going 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, and also the mom is in a little tint on top.
Yeah, she's laxing on the worm.
That?
Also, they're still scared of worms and getting eaten.
They're getting pretty comfy with them. They use
when they get off. Why wouldn't the worm just turn around and eat them?
I would feel like that would be the time when the worm would want to eat them most.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? F them.
Sacks of shit. I wasn't even going this way.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I?
How do they turn a worm?
Turn the worm.
There's no way that you're
like a parasail.
Pulling on that thick skin and making the worm turn.
Yeah, he's got those nostrils he got are sensitive. So
those worms are cool, though.
Oh, they're dope.
They were dope.
I
really wish we had a worm bucket. Oh, how about that guy
trying? The worm bucket is really funny.
That guy trying to upsell us on the popcorn bucket.
It's only $5.
I'll take a large popcorn. What movie you seeing? Dune? This popcorn bucket says Dune. Oh, cool. How much more? Only $5. Ha!
We used to do that. I mean, it wasn't
my money. It was mom and dad's money.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was $5 more.
Yeah, we never asked back then.
I don't even think
that's so crazy.
I don't think it was more back then.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, here's the promotion. Yeah. Like the bucket and if you ordered a large, that's what you got.
Do you still have movie? I feel like it was still.
Yeah, I got a Thor.
See, there's kind of some beauty in that.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot. I don't have any movie theater cups, but I have a lot of Georgia Tech college football cups. And I love those.
If I had thought about it back in the day, it'd be really cool to
Oh,
collect.
every Marvel movie.
And then when you walked in my house, there was just movie cups on everything on the wall.
That would be lame as shit.
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, but if you had all the Marvel cups, from every single movie, starting at Iron Man 1 in order, I think that would be pretty sick.
Do you collect anything?
I used to. I don't collect anything anymore.
Is all collecting gay?
I collected dumb shit
I said, is all collecting gay? Or
Why?
Is there anything you can collect that's cool? I
think it depends
every
on how
time
you
I see
do it.
someone collect, I'm like,
Matt Aiken does.
Let's hear it.
I don't want to blow. Matt makes it seem like it's lame, but I don't think it is.
What is it?
Hot Wheels.
No, Hot Wheels is kind of cool.
He's got some cool ones.
Yeah, Hot Wheels is okay.
He's got.
But what do you do with them? Does he have them showing?
He had them on a wall, similar to what you have.
How many?
100.
Yeah.
And he had boxes of them.
Oh.
He just likes he likes the wheels.
I think collecting is just crazy.
I used to collect coins, and I think that was not gay, but a great investment. But I
actually don't think it's that great of an investment.
Well, I didn't make any money off of it.
Yeah, there you go. Collecting baseball cards and stuff.
They're only building revenue.
They make a ton of money. But what doesn't make sense to me is why does a rookie card, Babe Ruth. Okay, well that's Babe Ruth. But
shit.
Rookie card. Someone good, but not the best of all time.
Yeah.
A rookie card, someone who was pretty good but not great.
Someone that
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Flame. Now the baseball cards sell.
Okay, a rookie card, Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
But in 60 years, and then why would that be so valuable? It's you didn't even see this guy play.
It's the
Why
OG.
do you care?
It's just the OG of a great OG player, I guess.
I don't know. I think
we had a ton of baseball cards, but I think we just had them in like bags.
Yeah, I think Mom just gave them away.
Sometime I remember organizing baseball cards into
I
little
would
sleeves.
love to be like, hey man, I have 30,000 baseball cards.
Yeah,
Let's
just
say it
give
was
them a
10,000.
lump sum.
Yeah, I will. I don't want to look through them. I feel like there's gotta be some good ones in
Gotta
there.
be
You give me $1,500 and I'll give you one.
1,500.
Well, I don't know, but something like that.
I would try and get something more than that. But it would be a pain in the ass. I could get up to 5,000.
I swear to you, you gotta take me at my word, but I do remember seeing a Chipper Jones rookie card.
I thought we had like a Chipper Jones and like a John Schmutz.
John Schmutz?
Yeah.
Were you afraid you were gonna mess up his name?
Smoltz.
I thought you were like
I
starting
was just
to
having
say
a little
right.
fun with it. It's a fun last name. I like old John Schmutz.
I think collecting it's pretty tough to look cool.
Yeah. I guess. I feel like I could collect something and be okay with it. If I had a
what's
if
a
I
cool
had a model
collection?
train set that was all over my house,
Bully's Georgia
Hats.
Tech hat collection
Georgia
was
Tech
sick.
hats is sick.
And it was cool. He had that little shelf. That was
Yeah,
cool
you would let
collecting.
us take one, and then you would turn around, and there would already be a new hat in its place.
Yeah, I mean he had
I'd
hats
take that
galore.
one too.
He had a
some
great
sick
collection.
hats. Not really like
And
a
I
hat.
like how little he cared about it. Hey, you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, you don't touch that Hot Wheel. That's my favorite Hot Wheel.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Matt gave me a Hot Wheel, and at the other end, it's a bottle opener. So the the
that's a
tail
good
end
one.
of the car
Okay.
cracks a beer. That's tight.
Collecting video game stations. I've seen those on
That
the wall.
seems ridiculous.
Like, you have one of everyone that ever came out.
You think that's cool?
I think it's kind of cool. Like, you have an N64, you have a Atari, and you...
I would only need like the Model 5. Okay, pick 5 game systems that you would want out of all of them that you've played.
Let's do a quick draft.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you go first. I'll go.
I'll take PS3.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll take a GameCube.
Ah! I wanted that one.
I love the GameCube. The small games. And I think like Super Smash and Mario Kart were way better in that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but that was also because we were playing it during that time.
All right, you're up.
I'll take Xbox 360.
Xbox 360 is dope.
Yeah. I gotta get the OGs.
I'll take the PS2.
You
I
think
mean,
that's
you took
better
the
than
PS3, but there were some great games that came on
Street.
PS2. Streets,
I think you play that on
Blitz,
PS3 too. I'm claiming
Slugfest.
it. Slugfest.
That Digimon game that was like Super Smash.
That shit was
Bro,
sick.
That was
and I
sick.
had one cracked character that we couldn't play with.
The guy who
Teleported.
disappeared.
Yeah, something like that. That
was
was a
so
great little
douche.
memory. I'll take the Wii.
Oh, Wii's great.
I love the Wii.
I'd probably that's about everything I played. Maybe like the N64.
I think I'm taking this draft. I'm going to take the PSP.
PSP kind of sucks. Okay, but now that we go,
What?
it was ahead of its time, and like it sucks
They
for
made
that
like
reason.
the Switch and shit because of the PSP, maybe.
Yeah, but why did the PSP die?
I don't know. I feel like the games were tough to download or something.
But I will go Game Boy Advance SP. That one that was a square and you flipped it.
That's a tight one.
That was a dope one.
All right, and then my final pick, I'll go Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
Which one's that? The wide football one?
I guess. I don't know. I just remember it.
No, Game Boy Color is the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance, I think, is the wide one.
Yeah. Okay.
So how come
okay.
it's not before the... I mean, it's just like a PSP.
You said Game Boy Advance, correct?
Because PSP's got a clear screen.
yeah, PSP
I did
was
love
legit.
PSP. I used to play this golf game on it all the
I
time.
played like a motorbike game on there too.
Yeah,
That was sweet. PSP was sweet.
great game systems.
Maybe Switch is a better answer, but I don't really play the Switch like that. I bought a Switch and I sold it to you. I tricked you into buying it.
Yeah, I played it like once. You sold it to me for
I'm
like
pretty
full
sure I
price.
told you, and you're like, no, I'm gonna play with all my friends. I was like, yeah.
I thought I might. Maybe I still will.
Yeah.
Is
Don't
that
let
at
the
the
dream die.
Florida house?
Did you bring it over there?
Yeah.
Sweet.
PS3 playing WWE was a sick time in our lives.
Oh man.
PS3 is one of the best. There were some
PS3
great
was
games
sweet.
that came out when all the Call of Duties back then,
Yeah, they were cool. Now
Hey-
they're a little lame.
and then the Halos that were coming out on the 360 were sick.
Yeah.
Um,
Respect. Good job, guys.
next time we go to Florida, speaking
I
of,
think Halo's going to PlayStation.
we should beat the campaign in Halo.
Yeah.
That's what we should spend our time
Like
doing.
what? Yeah.
Hard.
No, I mean like Halo 1, 2, 3.
The whole.
All of them.
I
All
want to know.
Halo.
I want to know from
The storyline.
what happened to Master Chief that got him in
I
the
don't
suit,
really know.
and then what he did when he won, and then we'll go and we'll
I wanna
review
do
the
that-
show.
I want to do that warthog race.
Yeah, that's the Halo 3.
Yeah, I
that's the
love
very
that
end.
one.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I love that one.
Have you watched this new show that's about samurai? I hear it's dope.
Shogun.
Have you seen it?
No, I turned it on the other day, and they started speaking in Japanese like first 10 minutes, and I was too tired to.
You
do
were
it.
already thrown back. Like, I can't do this again.
No, no, I was like,
I hear it's like Samurai Game of Thrones.
I heard it's tight. The only thing I'm with like, and I'm fine with like reading Japanese most of the time.
Yeah.
But if it's like 10 p.m. and I'm like,
Yeah, you
I'm
got
like-
you got to read the whole show.
I don't know.
I
As
don't
far
think
as
so.
I went,
There's
I
no
doubt
way
it.
they do that.
Yeah, there's no way. So I'm pretty sure I just didn't.
I
get
also think
to
the
that
main
point.
guy is like that really. Oh man, it's rated 9.1.
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna have to watch Shogun.
Yeah, we can add that to the list. We don't really have other things to watch, but I don't like going episode by episode, so we'll just have to.
No, I don't do that.
No, we don't. We don't do that anymore. Last
We
of
could
Us
do
got
Invincible,
tiresome.
the season 2. We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I got one episode to watch.
I haven't watched either of them. We could do another top 100.
We do part 1 of Invincible season 2, and then part 2. So watch the first 4 episodes.
I've already watched those.
Oh, really? So
That's the
let's
ones
just do
that already
whole
came out.
season.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this isn't the end of the season, is it?
It's only 4 more episodes.
It goes once a week.
Yeah.
So they're all about to come
4.
out.
Yeah. Total
Okay.
season is. The last episode will be next Thursday, I guess.
Maybe we'll watch top 100 and get Dad back on the pod.
Yeah. Well, should we do that for like the 100th episode?
All right.
Well, that's 6 weeks from now.
Here's a question I have. When they go to war, how do the sand people get in the sand halfway down the battlefield, pop up and surprise them?
Yeah, that's a good question. Tunneling.
Do they never show sand tunnels?
Also, I feel like it takes an eternity to walk in the sand walk.
Yeah.
But Paul sometimes just does a normal trot. He's not even sand walking, like he knows
They
something
don't-
more.
They don't always abide by what they told you before. Like, for instance, if you're wearing your shield, you better stab them slow. Stab fast.
Yeah.
If you're doing the sand walk, better do it.
Don't
Starts-
even sand walk.
Doesn't
Just
even
starts
sand walk.
trotting. Yeah, so the worm, that thing's confusing. They also have the blue juice inside of them. That stuff's confusing.
Isn't that just blood?
They said poison when they were describing it, but why would their blood bleed blue? Blood bleed blue.
Their blood is probably poison because they have so much. They're just completely spice.
Yeah, and so the daughter, Anna, the Anna girl, Anya.
There has to be another one. Like, why would she be in it for 2 seconds?
Yeah, true. But she was in the mom's womb when she was on the blue beetle juice.
Yeah.
So she's got to be OP as
In the
hell.
book, like, she's in it. She's born and she's like walking and talking when she's like a baby and she freaks everybody out.
Really?
Oh yeah, everyone's like, this girl is like of the devil.
Really?
Like, why is she
Okay.
such a freak?
Maybe that's why they didn't do it, because she was still talking. in
It
the
was a
womb.
little weird in the book, and I also think that she kills her uncle, if I remember correctly,
Which one was the uncle in this?
or their grandpa, Harkonnen.
Yeah.
when he's
the emperor or
grandpa.
whatever.
Yeah.
No. The,
And he's like-
what is his name? Magistrate? Not magistrate.
Harkonnen,
The
Baron. Baron.
I was right there. I was going to say bishop.
Austin Butler's character was pretty beast.
May thy knife chip and shatter. I love that
No,
line.
may thy knife chip and
Have you
shatter.
been saying that stuff? I love Stilgar.
Stilgar was hilarious.
He's my favorite.
He was supposed to be funny,
He's
right?
okay.
Do you think
Uh-huh.
that was supposed to be funny? Yeah,
Yeah,
had to be.
maybe.
Lisa Nagib.
Yeah, I love the one where he thought he was going to lose the duel. But
Yeah.
he didn't, at least on Habib.
Yeah, he. Okay, here's my question about the prophecies. So they're like, oh, this prophecy stuff is bullshit. The Ben Gesserit planted this stuff in your ears. If the Ben Gesserit are saying stuff is going to happen that keeps happening, how is it a plant and not... What's the difference between just a prophecy?
Plant and prophecy?
So they're like saying like, oh, the Ben Gesserit have been coming to the Dune planet for years and like... Spreading these lies. But if they're coming true, how is it...
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Zendaya and her bunch, because I would be like... I'd be like, this dude seems legit to me.
Yeah.
If I was like a Fremen, and then that he like does the voice, and then he's like calling all this shit, and then like completely changes the tide of the war. Like he's like taking down like him at the helm is like taking down way more than I'm assuming they were doing in the past.
Here's my only... Maybe it's like this. So the Ben Gesserit, I think they can see the future. Is that correct? Or just Jessica?
Past, present, future, I believe.
So I think maybe like, or at least the Reverend Mother can. And so she knows that maybe they can see the future and they knew Paul and Jessica were coming. So they were like, hey, once they come here in the future, we'll have spent years and years prepping these people for them. Like, hey, once this lady and her son arrive, they're going to be the saviors. So you look after them.
I thought they were just like, yo, there's a dude. And if he's has the voice, because only women have the voice, but when the dude gets the voice, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, but I don't know, because why is like Zendaya like, oh no, this is just a bunch of lies they've told you, not prophecies, but they're coming true. So that's a prophecy.
Yeah.
So just believe it.
She's hating.
She was hating,
Yeah,
and she was in love with the guy. Just believe that you're in love with the
More
Messiah.
independent apparently in the movie than they did the book.
Yeah,
because she ride or die in the book.
Ride or die. He also was already
She was
married.
given a lot of... I get the point where she was given attitude when he's like, oh, just marry your daughter.
Yeah.
And he didn't even tell her before.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, whatever happens, I'll love you until my heart stops beating. And she's like, oh, shit, something terrible is about to happen. So then he proposes to Florence Pugh, and then Zendaya gets really mad. But she's also super pissed off when he drinks the blue Gatorade. Like,
because she thought he was going to kill himself.
Oh, yeah.
So she was like, that was irresponsible. You could have died.
That's what she was saying when she slapped him?
Yeah. She was
You
like,
fool.
You jerk. What if you died? And he's like, I'm Lisan al-Gaib.
I'm Lisan al-Gaib.
But you know what else is bullshit? And I like the book is Paul's already married. Once he killed Jameis, he had to marry his wife.
Jameis.
Jameis is the guy he killed at the end of the first one.
Oh, no shit.
So when they took him back there, they're like, you got to marry Jameis's wife.
She's
you
like
freaking
42.
made him a window. A window.
You turned that lady into a window.
You turned her into a widow. So then he had to marry her. So he's married, and Zendaya was always just a slam on the side. Like, he's in love with her, but...
A slam?
Yeah, side slam.
Side slam.
What was the best scene in the movie?
Skilgar.
That's the best person. Best scene? I got one.
Go for it. Let me see if
when he comes in after drinking the Gatorade, and he comes in, they're all there, and they're like, "You can't talk. You got to kill Stilgar first." And he's like, "You don't tell me what to do. I'm Lisan al-Gaib." And then he does the voice, and he's like, "I am the one."
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, that was beast.
That was freaking pimp.
I think.
I'm a Timothée Chalamet fan.
Timothée Chalamet was boss in this movie.
He was boss. I like that guy.
I can't think of any other movies. I mean, I didn't love Wonka.
You liked it.
I didn't love it.
Was he a good Wonka at least?
I didn't. It's like a 6.8.
Whoa, 6?
7.2.
Whoa, 7?
I don't know. It's not great. What would you rate like Johnny Depp's Wonka? Because it's like
7.4.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
I thought that was deemed a classic.
Johnny Depp's Wonka? I think it's probably in the 7s.
Like the other guy's Wonka.
I probably didn't like that either, but that's deemed a classic.
Yeah, but you don't think Johnny Depp's Wonka was better than the first guy's Wonka?
Johnny Depp's Wonka is definitely in the 7s.
I think Johnny Depp is the best Wonka. And OG Wonka, second Wonka. and Timothy Chalamet.
They're completely different Wonkas.
Yeah, this one's like a musical, and I don't mess with musicals most of the time.
That's crazy.
I
Not
don't-
to mess with.
Huh?
It's a crazy thing not to mess with.
I like Disney movies that are musicals.
Uh-huh.
I don't like when they turn a like Willy Wonka was a thing, right?
What
Wasn't
about
a
the thing
musical.
about the
It wasn't a
Revolut?
musical. The Oompa Loompas were singing. If you tell me the first two were musicals, don't believe it. Just the Oompa Loompas were having their fun. Not a musical.
How much singing for a musical to be a musical?
It's gotta be a lot. It's gotta be like when it's a
I
conversation.
think you gotta sing conversations.
Yeah,
the main thing.
it's like you can't set up your chocolate here. This you gotta like have rent. You gotta pay taxes.
Got to set up my chocolate
like that.
here.
Yeah. It's exactly like that.
That's a musical.
Yeah.
Does he do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'd be like, check out this brand new chocolate. It makes you fly high. I like that. They did that with the new Mean Girls. That's a musical.
Have you seen that?
Oh no.
But you've seen the old Mean Girls, right?
Yeah, that was a funny movie.
So why would you know this one? Because the original Mean Girls is hilarious.
Yeah, because they
Musicaled it?
not even that. I knew the
It
second
looked
I
shitty.
saw it. I
It
was like,
looked really shitty. I
yeah, the
haven't
first
seen
one
it
was
either.
funny. This one doesn't even have Lindsay Lohan in it.
Lohan
Maybe they did
Insanity.
Uh-huh.
I have some games.
Okay. Oh, you want to play my game real quick?
Yeah. I mean, I only just brought up my game, so why not?
That reminds me. All right, inside the cover. So don't take the cover off of these books, because once you open the first,
The game's ruined.
yeah.
All right.
So inside one of these covers, there is the phrase "Lisan al Gaib." So if you pick the right one,
I am Lisa.
yeah, you're deemed Lisan al Gaib. There, I'll let you hold them. Just don't open them.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick your favorite. Show the camera which one's a.
You're gonna go Forever Green.
Forever Green. Great book.
Did you read this?
Oh.
Code of the Suburb.
Go to the Suburb. Also a great book.
Inside the World of Drug Dealers.
Oh.
Idol of the West.
Isle of the West. Great book. Which one is Lisan al Gaib? You picked the wrong one, you goob.
Damn, which one was
It was
it?
the first one.
I knew it wasn't the middle one. I
Yeah.
knew it wasn't the middle
I
one.
figured if I put it on top, it would be, don't bother with the note. I'm pretty sure it had some about those from, like, or something.
To Dave, keep it green. Signed. It doesn't even look like that's signed by the author.
Nah, it's probably somebody just giving. I think people give, like,
Forward by
books
Zell Miller.
as presents, and then,
Oh no,
like,
that's
write a
by
little
Chuck
note.
Leavell. Yeah. The
What if
author
it was like,
the author signed this one.
Nah,
Yeah.
keep it green?
He said, to Dave, keep it green. Chuck Leavell.
Hell yeah. I bet that's worth.
And the
about
forward is by Zell
$3
Miller.
more.
That's the guy who does Hope Scholarship.
Oh, good for him.
Full
Dude's a
Hope
total
Scholarship is Zell Miller.
Dick. You
That
made
was-
it too difficult.
Damn, that's a shame I'm not Lisan al Gaib.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
Which means I am. Sweet.
I was saying... Oh. Here's my game.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying Dune, and then I started saying dun, and then I started saying dun 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 dun. What's that from?
Law and Order.
All right, so that made me think of a game about theme songs.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna hum one. You're gonna tell me where it's from, and if you can think of one on the spot, feel free to play the game back.
Okay.
All right. What'd you say?
Phineas and Ferb.
Nice.
I was finding a good way to
Spend it like maybe.
Banger.
Yeah, that is a good one. Family Guy.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, I wrote down these TV shows, but now when I'm trying to think of the theme song in my head, it's a little tough. Harry Pod.
Are you capable of it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah.
You're a bad hummer, dude.
What was wrong with mine?
So like somebody was
My
like,
throat
was
hurts.
muffled.
I got the cocksack thing.
is that really what it's called?
It was called something like that.
Oh, jeez.
Coxaxix.
Cox axis?
Mom sent it. She was like, "Hey, watch out for the new coronavirus. It's called
How am I supposed to look
coxaxix."
out for it? It's invisible.
Well, like, hey, if you start feeling this, it's too late. You got coxaxix.
But I can't remember the last time I was sick, and it's not like I'm a temple of health.
You never get sick?
I barely do. I mean, I'm probably just screwed myself. But we'll see. I'll be there for you.
Nice. What are you thinking about? One or something?
No, I'm trying to think of. Is that Malcolm in the Middle?
Oh, you don't even know what it's
I'll
from.
be there when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there because you're there for me too. What the hell? No one told you life was it's be this way. Job's a joke. Friends.
Yeah, the claps gotcha, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy. I can't believe I just did that. This one's gonna be tough. There's not lyrics.
It's lyricless.
I'm gonna pass out. It was
Bill?
Modern Family. You try and do Modern Family.
I can't even remember how it goes.
It's like, hey, boo boo doo doo doo, hey.
I probably, if I heard the song, I'd probably be like, oh damn, what's that from? Forget.
Nice.
You know what's funny about that one is I had it on my list and I couldn't
think
think
of how
of
to do
it.
it.
Yeah, that was the one that I said, why can I not think of this?
Because it went on damn Peacock and nobody wants to pay for that subscription. Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Yeah. I like those intros.
That's a great intro. It's
Yeah.
one of the best of all time.
It's hype, and you get to see you get a little refresher on what's going on, like on the map.
Oh yeah, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be
that's
here
where
today.
they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they're that close to each other.
Oh damn, how's this one go? Well, here's a filler. Oh gosh.
I don't know. That's me. That's a raven.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's me. Gotcha, huh?
You practically said it. That was like a ventriloquist. All right.
Got it, things. Odd parents, very odd parents.
I was doing the odd juice, rubber goose, mean
You
goose,
skipped right to there.
drop a goose. Yeah, I had to figure out where to get. If I would have just done the odd parents part, it would have been too easy.
All right, here's one.
Wait, Drake and Josh, dude's going through some controversy now.
Have you seen the thing? Have you seen the Nickelodeon show?
Oh, it's disgusting, but I've known about that for like a minute.
But have you seen the show?
What show?
The after what's it called? It's
Oh
just
no,
came
I don't
out.
want to watch that.
Me and Taylor just watched it.
Is it gross?
It's crazy. You want to know the big reveal that happens?
What?
So, what's it called? After
Probably
the
new,
set?
dude. Quiet on set.
Quiet on set. It's called Quiet on Set. In episode 2, they're like, yeah, and then this one guy, he got arrested that was working at Disney named Brian Peck. And
I know about that part.
what happens?
He was like sniffing Drake, and then the dad was like, "Stay away from that guy. Don't let Drake go anywhere with him alone." And then
This guy got arrested for like doing all kinds of crazy shit. Like,
Brian Peck.
yeah, like, but it was to a John Doe, and he was like, basically like raped him. And then it came out that, and he went to jail for it. But
Drake
Drake
worked for Disney.
Drake always stayed as John Doe, but then he just came out that was him that sent him to jail.
Oh.
So like he was getting way worse than sniffed.
Oh yeah.
After the Brian Peck guy got in his mom's ear, was like, you need to get his dad fired as his manager. He's getting in his way.
Yeah.
And then once he did that,
free reign.
he was going over to his house for like acting lessons and stuff, and then he was a freak. It's messed up.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I saw like clips of like Josh Peck's
But that happened before Drake and Josh.
Drake Bell.
Yeah.
Josh Peck douched because they're all like, some people like came back and like supported one of the guys.
Josh Peck didn't write a letter for that guy. It would have showed it.
I thought so,
A bunch of people did. A bunch of people were big fans of the Brian Peck guy, so they came to his defense.
Josh Peck did something in defense of like Nickelodeon, maybe. And
Josh
people were
Peck just
really
came
bitching
out and like
about
stuck up for Drake Bell, even though they
yeah, that's because he was getting like
trashed.
Yeah, he was getting trashed. I think Josh Peck's kind of a piece of shit, and I'm back. I don't like. I'm not gonna like listen to the dude's music. I think Drake Bell is a lot better of a guy than Josh Peck is.
Yeah, but he also had some sketch weird shit about a young girl
I heard that
he was
too.
hitting up.
Yeah,
And
it was like Instagram.
Yeah,
And then-
she was young, but hey, this is probably where it all stemmed from.
Yeah, true.
He was getting absolutely horrible stuff.
And like apparently it was like Brian Peck's like friend group too, because like there was something I saw a clip of like Drake Bell's like birthday party, and all of like that Brian Peck dude and his friends were like saying like sexual shit in the birthday cards.
Yeah.
And then Drake Bell's dad saw it and was like,
What the F is this? You'll feel, if you watch it, Drake Bell's dad, nicest guy of all time.
yeah, he seems so dope.
And this
he was
guy,
like,
Brian Peck, destroyed their family vibe.
that's insane.
This guy's an asshole.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah. We are a big anti-Brian Peck podcast.
When I first heard it, I was
We'd love
like,
to have you on so we can beat you up.
yeah, that'd be funny. Hey man, yeah, we just want to get the story straight right when the camera goes. Beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of having people on the
Peck
pod,
having the last name Peck.
you could add Lex Luthor on. You saw him
I
yourself.
did not say that I would talk to Lex.
But you
Luthor.
saw a chance.
Prior
so,
to-
everyone knows about the story now about me seeing the cast of Superman
doing nothing.
and doing nothing. And we were going to Trilith to have dinner for my mom's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Birthday.
And Zach, on the way, I was driving him, and I said, maybe we'll see Superman. And he said, if I see Superman, I'll talk to him. And when we go in there, sitting at the bar was the guy who's playing Lex Luthor.
Shame, really.
Shame, really.
Because
I
I
mean,
would have done it. I would have had to. It was my honor on the line, but I had no honor to Lex Luthor.
I was really hoping when I went to the bathroom, he'd walk in.
You were also saying that he was the scariest of all of them, so I went into it a little intimidated.
I just think he looks the most serious.
Is
Maybe
he
he's
British?
in character. He's got to be.
He's British.
He's got to be.
Yeah. I think he's British. I feel like he was
he's
British
gotta
as a
be.
little kid.
Yeah.
You don't outgrow that.
No. Once British, always British.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame.
Um,
They were just born on the wrong side of the pond.
Where
You
does
got
this
another
one
game?
go? Yeah, I have one, but I think I have one more song on here.
Be so simple, but
I found a way. I found a way. If you... It's a shame that those two dudes aren't friends anymore. How does this go?
you think Drake and Josh were ever really friends? Oh, sorry, I forgot you're doing this. Everything is not what it seems. Wizards of Waverly Place.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, they
think
were
they
friends.
ever friends.
They were best buds. Drake even said that they're still brothers, and Josh reaches out to him whenever something bad happens and needs to. But
I don't even get that part.
Josh didn't invite him to his wedding. What
I
a
think
church.
Josh probably resented Drake because
For
Drake
being handsome.
was handsome as a kid and Josh was a big fat fatty. And then it flipped at some point because when you're a big fat fatty and then you get skinny, people like you more than if you were always skinny and just remained on a pretty consistent
But
slope.
if you grew up a fat fatty, I think you always have that mentality that
He's
you're
a
a fat
fatty
kid.
mentality.
Like, he's like, I'm just a fat kid on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you
And
think
he
that
didn't
does to
invite
his
Drake
psyche?
to his wedding.
He didn't.
And I think that was before the Drake was texting little girls thing.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I think so.
I saw something about like, I mean, I don't care about this beef whatsoever, but Drake was like, or Josh was talking on like Part of My Take or something. It was like, and I walked up to him and like in the most Sopranos way ever, I said, "You go and you apologize to my wife right now." And then he was acting like a boss, and I saw Drake give his point of view with like his wife, and they were like, "No, that's not how it happened." So I don't think they're homies.
They're not friends anymore. I don't think I like
You hear
Josh.
about what the scumbags?
Root for Drake. I hope whatever he did with that, texting that girl was...
I hope it was true or whatever. Like it was not legit.
Yeah, whatever
'Cause
he
was
says.
like, yeah, I hope that's the case.
Yeah, she was showing him fake IDs, though.
But I don't care
No.
either which way about
But
Drake
I always
or
thought
Josh.
Josh seemed kind of a chotch.
I bet Josh is
Once he got
worse.
on like Vine and TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, I think he's just snaking his way however he can.
Yeah.
First, you got skinny snake. You're
Yep.
supposed to stay fat. God wanted you fat. But no, I don't care either which way. But what was I gonna say? Did you hear what the absolute scum of the earth? I feel like we talked about these people already. The Ned's Declassified crew.
You don't like him?
I hate them. They're always gross when I
Oh,
hear
yeah, their
clips from
pod is gross.
They were saying some like jokes about the whole situation when the Drake Bell thing was going on, and it was very insensitive, but it was pretty vague.
Yeah.
And then I saw this clip of them being like, "Oh, that's just the way we joke around." Like they didn't say sorry or anything. They were like, "We can see how you would have taken that way, but that's just our sense of humor, and
Yeah.
we were just messing around, but we would never." Then they were just backpedaling.
But they were saying some bad stuff.
Yeah, I think people just hate him now. I would have rather you just been a part of like Disney. I didn't need you to have a podcast. It's
Yeah,
unfair, it's not fair that you can just be a Disney star and then like The Office, you know how
Make a pod and it pops off.
just immediately because people want to hear it from you.
Yeah, that's
and you probably
bullshit,
suck.
man. If we were Disney stars, our pod would be to the moon by now.
Yeah, we would be able to get Superman.
Yeah.
If we were-
Superman, remember me? I was on all that.
Yeah, I was thinking more like if Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah, Sweet Life of Zach and John.
Yeah. I
Would've
like
been
being first. Yeah, but we're not twins. The fact that they were twins made it so
That
much
definitely
more.
helped him out.
Yeah, being twins is such a... Because you're like, oh, you need a stunt double? Like in Big Daddy, the Sprouse brothers, like there's
Yeah.
a scene where they're like making a concoction at
And
the...
they blow it up.
Yeah, and then one just drops below the desk and the other one pops up.
That's a great...
Saves 2 hours.
What a genius by production.
Yeah. All right, we're going to make you look like you caught on fire. And you're going to be the scientist. I wonder who was always the kid that caught on fire.
Zach.
You think so? You think Dylan?
Cole. Isn't Dylan the Cody
Dylan
the nerd?
Sprouse is Zach in Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Dylan.
Cole Sprouse is
Zach.
Zach and Cody.
No, he ain't both.
He's Cody.
Yeah, Cody was the loser, lame nerd.
Yeah, but you just said Zach.
Dylan.
Dylan was Zach. Cody was Cole.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know anymore. So you think that Zach was getting all the douche roles?
I wouldn't say that's douche. He was just more of a chucklehead, and Dylan was more of a straight-laced nerd guy.
In Big Daddy, how many scenes do you think it was 50-50?
Which one do you think is which?
Who wasn't?
Which one did you say?
I think Dylan was under the table on fire.
But I'm not looking that up. Which one do you think was Zach, and which one do you think was Cody?
Zach is Dylan Sprouse. Cody is Cole Sprouse.
And you nailed it.
I know.
I'm not so certain that's not what I said from the beginning.
No.
Replay the tape.
You said Zach, and then you said the nerd one.
No.
Both wrong.
That's definitely not what I said. When we replay tape, you're going to look like such a jerk.
Doubt it. I was saying it right the whole time, and you were saying it like an idiot.
I wasn't sure because you told me I said it wrong.
All right, what's your next game?
This one's not as fun.
Oh, great.
The humming one was really fun.
Yeah, I do like humming.
For kind of tough with this cocksack that I got. All right.
Are you bringing the
Yeah,
cocksack
you're
into
gonna
my
get
home?
cocksack for
That's
sure.
great.
But we had to pod.
That's absolutely insane. I don't care.
You said that your body.
I don't think I'll get it.
Nice. Okay.
I don't want to just keep.
I'm gonna tell you 2 movie sequels. And you're gonna tell me which one made more money.
Okay.
All right. Frozen 2 or Top Gun Maverick?
Oh, Top Gun Maverick.
Well, it ain't like it's. Oh, I mean,
I
there
thought it
was
was like billion box office.
Top Gun Maverick made 1.48. Frozen 2 made 1.44.
Damn.
Top Gun Maverick or Avengers Ultron?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh.
Top Gun Maverick or Star Wars The Last Jedi?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh.
Wow.
Hang in there, Top Gun. You're gonna have your day.
Top Gun Maverick or Jurassic World?
No way. Top Gun Maverick.
Jurassic World.
Whoa!
Oh, I thought
Chris
you were
Pratt.
going to go undefeated.
Damn it.
All right. Jurassic World or Furious 7?
Furious 7. Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
1.66
Furious
to
7.
1.51. Furious
Damn.
7 was right above Maverick.
These are all billions?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Everyone on this top 10 list of sequels has made a billy.
Okay.
That must be like nationwide and stuff because box office gross of
Global.
Dune 2 is only like 200 million.
Right.
So it's like a long way off. I actually think that like the time of making the most money at a movie theater might be behind us.
What?
Like, do you think that a movie will gross more money in the future than they have? I
Maybe
think
in a
that there was a
different
hot
way.
spot of like 2018
Oh, yeah.
because people were still going to the movies.
Right after COVID, it ruined
and money
everything.
was a lot more, but people don't go to the movies as much.
No.
Maybe
I think
for like
it'll-
Spider-Man 4, that could pop off.
Dune 2 just popped off pretty well.
But like I said, it only has 200 million.
Yeah, but globally, I think it's over $1 billion.
It probably needs some time to build up some steam.
But I think we still have those. It's those movies like Dune 2 and Oppenheimer where it's like, oh, we gotta see this in theaters.
But back in the
shit.
day, I mean, like, you would see, like, there'd be
see
like
duds in
6
theaters.
movies like that a year.
Yeah.
Like, anything Marvel you'd go see. Oh,
Jurassic World.
okay, I messed up. That was the budget. Was 190 million.
Okay.
It's made gross worldwide is 581 million.
That's not great yet.
Not yet, but it's got time.
Yeah, it's got time. I think it's gonna make a billy.
Okay. Jurassic World or Spider-Man No Way Home?
No Way Home.
No Way Home did make more money, 1.91 billion.
Damn.
No Way Home or The Force Awakens?
No Way Home.
The Force Awakens.
Really?
2.06 billion.
Dang.
The Force Awakens or Infinity War?
Infinity War.
The Force Awakens.
Damn it, I wanted to say it too. Star Wars sucks, people.
2.04 billion for Infinity War. Now, the final boss. The Force Awakens or Avengers Endgame?
Avengers Endgame.
It did. It creamed. 2.79 billion. I think I saw Endgame twice in theaters, so I really helped that out.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I remember watching Endgame's the one with the happy ending.
Endgame is the end.
I remember watching the
Infinity War might be better.
Infinity War. Yeah, when they all disappear at the end, like I almost shed a tear for damn like Tony Stark.
Tony Stark doesn't die in Infinity War, but he dies for real in Endgame.
Yeah, so maybe.
Actually, I think I liked Endgame more, but I think Taylor likes Infinity War more.
I think I was just shocked when they all disappeared. You never expected that to be the case.
Yeah. You know what? I even stayed off online. They would be like, you ever see those things that are like spoilers?
3 seconds.
Spoilers without spoiling it, and it would be like dust particles, and it'd be like, what the hell does that mean? And then once you watch it, you're like, oh god,
no,
they all died.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was peak Marvel. The build up to Endgame, actually,
they did everything beautiful up until that point, and then they said
either Infinity War or Endgame is why I made Taylor watch Marvel movies, and we watched all of them.
And
because
she loved them.
Yeah, she loved them.
And now look at what you did to her.
Ruined her life.
Great. These
Ruined her life. She's stuck with me forever.
Watching shitty Marvel movies.
I'm not watching anymore.
Yeah, you will.
I'm gonna watch the good ones, but I will not watch a bad one.
Yeah,
if they made a She-Hulk movie, I would not watch it.
No, I wouldn't watch that.
If they watch and make another Marvels movie, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in that.
But I'm gonna watch like Deadpool and Wolverine. That's gonna be sick.
I like that. Yeah,
and then I think that Henry Cavill's gonna be a Wolverine in another universe. What do you call those? Variant. And then I think Henry Cavill is going to become Wolverine.
I don't like that.
Oh my god.
I feel like he's too tall to be Wolverine. Wolverine's like a Canadian dude who's like 5'6".
Or Canadian short?
Well, he's I guess had to add the Canadian part, but he is like in the comics like 5'6".
Let's see how tall Wolverine is.
Jeez, you just are Mr. Naysayer today. I am
You're
correct.
The one that says that you hate it and that he's
like 6'4" and he looks like
short
Superman.
Little dork. Who's the naysayer in this situation?
I want like a Tom Hardy.
Oh, he would be good.
Yeah, he'd be a lot better than Henry Cavill. But also, you know who I went for Batman?
Oh wow! In the comics, he's 5'3".
Bitch.
You said he was way taller than that.
You want Superman to play a dude who's supposed to be 5'3"? Put Daniel Radcliffe in there.
That'd be hilarious.
I would love that. I would.
Would
hate it,
you?
Actually, no.
Tom Hardy is a good one.
Would be a good one. Jensen Ackles, do you know who that is?
No.
Supernatural. He's also Soldier Boy in The Boys.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, great guy. Supernatural.
He'd be a good Batman.
Great Batman. And now he's yoked because he was Soldier Boy. So it'd be an easy peasy transition.
Oh, did you hear about him getting yoked for Soldier Boy?
They're like, we could have put like pads in your suit or something.
What's the other guy's name? Homelander?
Yeah.
Homelander was like, you didn't have to do all that.
They just put pads in my suit.
Yeah, they just made me jacked.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Homelander would be a perfect reverse Flash.
What's a reverse Flash?
A really douche.
Slow guy?
No, he's super fast. He's just...
Turtle.
Everything the Flash does, he hates.
He hates?
He just hates the Flash, so he wants to get faster than the Flash, and he does. Reverse Flash.
Ah.
Yeah.
Flash kind of sucks as a character.
Yeah, I mean, they put the frickin' whatever is up with that guy.
Oh.
I don't know what's up with him.
She, they.
I don't even think he's a she, they. I think it's just like...
Two theys.
I think he's got multiple they thems in his head trying to pull the strings.
That's why it's they. He's
He seems
multiple
a little
people.
Nutty. But I don't know. They can still fix the Flash. The Flash is like supposed to be like he could be like one of my favorites.
I said come up with games, and you put a little note card in a book.
I couldn't think of any damn games. I kept trying to think.
Man.
Yours are good, but I mean, I try and think of things on cue with the game. So I made one called Lisan Al Gaib. And I was gonna say, no, it was a different version. I was gonna just say things that Paul Atreides did, and then see like if it was worthy of being Lisan Al Gaib. But
it just didn't work out.
The punchline would have been that everything is as it was written, Lisan Al Gaib. So it would have been all of them.
Lisan Al Gaib.
Lisan Al Gaib.
Yeah, that was
I love
great.
the final one.
Man, I really hope they make another one. I'd love them just to build this universe like they do with Star Wars.
Just do like a spin-off Stilgar movie, you know?
I think it was nice to see a movie that was action with like no funny stuff. You know, it gets like too cheesy when they start like the
no
Stilgar
droids or anything like that.
Yeah, and like no Marvel bullshit that they keep doing.
Yeah.
Now. Like I used to like that, but now that it's played
it's played out.
Yeah.
This,
So like,
they had no like. We got the
cheesy
comedic
corny shit, but one little funny stuff was the Stilgar stuff, and it was
great.
Really funny.
Yeah, I love Stilgar.
That one part was like, oh, that was hilarious. Yeah,
I love that.
and that was just easy.
But yeah, man. Sometimes some of these movies are too tough to think of games for.
Here's something that I forgot about until I was walking out the door, and Taylor told me before we went to dinner for Mom. You said, let's make a bet. I bet Dad says
about my haircut.
I have to cut my hair.
Oh yeah.
And I said, I bet he won't. I think your hair looks pretty nice. And he didn't. And then we made a bet, and it was a punishment, a live punishment.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So now,
Thanks a lot, Taylor.
If anyone listening has any advice on a punishment for Zach, love to hear it. And we'll
I feel like we can make
next episode we'll have a punishment ready.
I feel like we can make this way easier.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Don't make me do something stupid. Something funny, but
You could clean that office.
no. I'm not. I have this computer is better than that computer. So if I'm drawing plans, I'll just work from
No, you don't get to work from home. I don't let anyone work from home.
I'm just gonna work
You'll
from
have
here.
to bring that and leave it at the office.
No.
Then I don't know what to tell you, Chief.
Okay. Then I just won't have an office. It's okay.
I already got my step-nephew cleaning it tomorrow.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's a good job.
Because you know what? After he saw you bitch at dinner, he said, hey, Mom, stepmom, Caitlin, whatever he calls her.
I wasn't even the one. I got appointed somehow. And, like, it was, like, because Caitlin doesn't do her job. You said, hey, Caitlin, will you clean that office out? And she said, yeah, sure, I got it. And then, like, 3 weeks ago, I was like, when are you going to work on
we
my
didn't know
that
it was
office?
time insensitive, and you wanted it.
I didn't know it was
why
time
don't you just
sensitive,
clean
but
it
I'm
yourself?
building up a lot of stuff that I could be in there for. And then Dad's like, well, if you don't have anything going on, just go to the office. What? And sit in your office for a couple of hours? And
Clean an office for 30 minutes, and you will have your own office.
30 minutes? You guys keep adding shit into that office.
It's the room of requirement
I
until you
require
clean
everything underneath the pile of shit.
There's no good things in there. There's a couple old
like a
computers.
desk, right?
Here's what it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have my nephew clean it tomorrow. Then I'm gonna make it Addie's office, and I'm gonna put 2 computers in there. And when you are needing an office, you will have an office space there.
Great.
Addie's only gonna be there a couple times a week. You're only gonna be there a couple times a month.
We'll see if I get another neighborhood.
So that's the office situation.
All right. Sweet.
You don't have to piss and moan about it again. I got you.
Simone, I also didn't bring it up.
I know, but
So-
you didn't say anything.
Yeah,
You stood there and looked in the darkness like Lisan Al Gaib.
Yeah, because I know my path.
But
and my
don't you
path
worry.
has nothing
I
to do with
gotcha.
cleaning that
I
NF
got
in the
it.
office.
I'll take care of my little bro.
I could work right from here.
No.
I've already drawn a house plan for Chris on this very computer.
If I had known about that, I would have freaked out.
Really?
I don't let people work from home.
I swear, people.
Hey, can I work from home? Yeah, you can also put in your 2 weeks.
That's what you said. That would be a crazy thing to say. I think working from home is almost an elite thing. I couldn't do it as a project manager, but if there was a job where I could, it would be so beast.
Yeah. So then you could really slack off.
Wake up, PJs, then
Yeah, that's where you already got me barfing. PJs, working in your
You're
PJs.
working from home. I'm in
You
my
can't work
dojo.
well in PJs. First, you got to dress well to work well.
You got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Some people do their best work when they're comfortable.
I think you do not. I don't know you, but I have a feeling you don't work well from home.
You don't even know me.
I don't even know you, man.
Well, I work very well from home. So thank you for asking.
I don't think anyone does.
We can give it a test run. Let's just see how I do 2 weeks.
No, I'm already paying someone to clean.
How much you paying the little bug eye?
Probably like $15 an hour with probably like give him a hundo.
Yeah.
Give him a hundo, buckos.
Jack said something about that. Jack's pretty funny now.
What did he say?
We were like on our way back from that bowling party, and Jack was like, "Oh, I want to hit the arcade," and then everyone was like, "Okay, see ya."
Yeah.
I was like, "We're not hitting the arcade," and then I was like, "I'll just take Jack home." So we were going back, and he was like, "Yeah, your parents hired like me and my friends to like move just like a ton of shit for them. I think it was like all the weight."
Yeah.
All like did you know about this story?
I was there when him and his friend were moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all the gym stuff, Jack and his friend are getting moved out. And he said, yeah, they pay me like $50. I thought I'd at least get like 75 or 100. I said, well, how long did you work?
How long? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember the whole story, but he was like, they didn't even pay me that much. I was like, well, they do. You're kind of blowing Jack's spot up right now.
Yeah, they're going to hear this and be like, damn.
That piece of
And
shit.
then they got spring break with him next week.
Oh, good. they might be behind on a few episodes.
I doubt it. They might be listening live.
That piece of shit.
$50? $50?
It was like maybe like 4 hours.
Dad's the one that told me to make sure I give him a minimum of a hundo. I was only going to give him $15 an hour. Thought it would take 3 hours. Thought I'd make $45 doing
Give him a minimum of a hundo for what?
cleaning that office. Like if he's there for like 4 hours, where I would have given him $60, Dad was like, give him a hundo.
So well, I don't know. Maybe you got 75. Maybe you got 50.
I never knew Mom and Dad to rip you off on a job.
They ripped us off almost every time, but they
I was
always
their son.
They always set our friends up real good.
Yeah. I feel like they always set them
got
up
like
good.
a
And then,
hundo and like a pub sub.
but then Mom and Dad would be
Pub sub
like,
was
you can
tight.
go to dinner, and then me and you would eat for like $200.
All out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our dues.
We went to Thai Spice one time on it.
Remember when Dad like bought like 1 million individual sized rocks and made us like work like freaking
That was a
indentured
tough one.
servants?
Yeah.
Just walking down and building.
Why
a
did they
dam.
drop the rocks closer to the freaking thing?
That one was ridiculous, and it didn't even work. It was all for naught.
I think it probably had a nice base layer for the big rocks that he threw in there.
Yeah, I'm saying like it never like filled up the other side of the dam.
The dams don't fill up the other side. They fill up one side, and then the water trickles down.
That's what I'm saying. Never filled
It
up
did?
the side that it stopped. Never saw it full.
They put in giant rocks. You couldn't even see our pile of rocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we just for plugging holes.
We did ours first. It didn't work very well. I think that was also a little impatient. I mean, if mud and stuff got in there eventually, I feel like it would have dammed it up.
Yeah. Hey man, that's what you had. I mean, I had like 3 of my friends there. I feel like we had like 8 kids there just hauling rocks for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
That was a pretty funny one. I don't remember any other ridiculous thing Dad's asked me to do, but I feel like that might have been the craziest of the.
I mean, Jack probably made $15 an hour.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to pay kids these days?
I don't even remember if I told that story completely accurately, so.
So Jack might not have been bitching about how much Mom and Dad paid him.
Oh, it was definitely.
And he blew up his spot for sure right before he had to sleep in their mansion where he complained about how much he was getting paid.
Yeah, what a bum. All right, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
We just got Jack in trouble. Good time to stop.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one. Movie night, turn it on. Gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching. Keep on watching. Got to keep on watching.